morning, guys. I'm ready to get my headphones. Hold on. Good morning, guys. I am back. I'm up. I'm ready to go. Got the computer and the document all ready. So we're going to start. It is July 7th. July. Lord have mercy. It's January 17th. And it's 6:10 in the morning. So I'm a little bit earlier. I got my coffee and got the document ready. Last night, I participated in my very first, I think this was my first, well, maybe I did another one. Maybe this might be my second, but this is the first time I actually chatted in a live write in with Cachet, which was super fun. And I was able to meet some people, meet discover some new channels to subscribe to. I'm the crafty nomad, so I have a crafty channel which I have talked about, and so most of my peeps on YouTube are the crafty folks. So I'm excited to get started with building a community in the writing community, or building a network, finding my tribe in the writing community. Uh, I've always watched more than just crafty channels on YouTube. I have watched authortube already, van live, any kind of. I've watched a lot of different kinds of things on YouTube, but I'm just now like sort of delving into the uh, just sort of delving into the writing community. And so the name of the channel that the girl who hosted, her name is Cachet Warren, and that's the name of her channel, which I'll try to link down below. And there were some cool people on there, and I just really had a great time. So let's get started this morning. I didn't write a lot with them last night, not because, I mean, it's because my husband was home, and he would like be quiet during the time that they were chattering, and then, or chatting I should say, and then he would start talking when it was time to sprint. So I really only got one good sprint in last night. So let's see where I'm starting today. I am at, I checked it last night but I just didn't remember, I'm at 9,344. So I'm gonna set the timer for 6:12. So I'm gonna go for 25 minutes sprint, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, it is 7:01 a.m. Sun is up in the shower and everything. Lunches are packed. Breakfast is made. And I'm going to do a 10-minute sprint, and then it'll be time to finish getting ready so we can get out of here. I have struggled all week to get to work on time. Unfortunately, I have to punch a clock, and I just have this tiny little window between dropping my son off and getting to work on time. So, again, I'm always rushing. So, if I can finish up this, like, now it's going to be an 8-minute sprint, then I can go ahead and get ready and we can get out of here on time today. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I did a 10-minute sprint. I forgot to set the timer, but I had set a timer, or my son set a timer for himself, and it was about the same amount of time. So I heard his timer go off, and now I'm done with that 10-minute sprint. Let me see what the word count is now. 9,963. So just a little bit, just a few words away from the 10,000 mark, but doing really well here. I don't know. Right now, I'm just using Google Docs, and I know I'm such a newbie. I hear people talking about different writing software, so I'm looking into it. I downloaded something called Right Way Pro, and so I gotta play around with it a little more. I didn't really like it, so I just went back to writing in the Google Doc, and then I guess I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I'm going to shut this down now and head to work, or get ready to head to work. Have a little more coffee, and yep, I'll see you guys in the car. And I'll share about my writing class that I took a few years ago. All right. All right, guys. On my way to work, I just dropped my son off and got my breakfast, got my fingerless mitts, keep a little bit of warmth inside my body. Not that cold. I mean, we're on the West Coast, by the way, so it is not that cold, but it's cold for us. All right. Okay, finally at a stoplight. So I took a writing class, and what it was wasn't so much how to write. It was more like a workshop. So every week we had to come in with 1,000 words, and we would have copies for everybody else in the class, pass it out, and basically they would workshop it. And so everybody would give you feedback, and it was great, except I did not have a manuscript written at all. So since I didn't have anything written, every week I would need to come in with 1,000 words, and it was tough because I really, I had never really tried. And excuse me. So now I'm realizing I have a plan this time. I have a whole, this is what time I'm going to get up. This is what time I'm going to put into this. This is when I'm going to do it. And I wasn't thinking like that back then. And my son was much younger. So that also, he was, in 2015 is when I took the class, which would mean he was 5 years old. So he still needed a lot. Obviously he still needs a lot from me, but not nearly like he did then. So it was tough. And so I decided to, once I finished this, and again, I'm in that really bad spot where you can hardly see me because the sun is coming right here. But I am making sure that I won't hit at my phone. Anyway, I decided to take the class after I finished. Finish it and then sign up for that class again, because that way I already have something every week. I wouldn't be trying to come up with something. But the funny thing is, I'm realizing that it's not that hard to write 1,000 words. There may not be 1,000 good words, but to really get the words on paper, I just had to dedicate the time. So that's what I'm doing. The other thing I'm gonna do is really ramp up my reading, because I realized to be a good writer, you need to read. don't get me wrong, I love to read. I'm in a book club. I've been in book clubs over the years. I do a lot of audiobooks because I also like to crochet. I made these, and I made the hat I had on earlier, and I made these earrings. But you can't hold a book and crochet at the same time, so I do a lot of audiobooks. But I had moved away from reading romance. Since what I'm writing is either going to fall into the sweet romance category or the women's fiction category, I feel like I need to start back reading those things again. And so, yeah, I am, thank God, I have a bunch of Audible credits. So I'm making it to work on time. I got it together, got out the house in time, and I'm gonna run in. Excuse me, sorry. But I wanted to talk about real quick what I said before about what I'm writing is more either gonna be sweet romance or women's fiction. I almost said chick lit. And it's funny, I brought that up. Somebody asked me what do I write on the write-in I was on, and I said that what I just told you, and then there was a whole discussion about what chick lit is. And then I learned, I guess I'm old, that they call it women's fiction now, not chick lit. So I'm glad someone shared that with me. Because, I don't know, chick lit might be a little bit politically incorrect. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and that's it. I'm going to run in and punch this clock on time. See you. Okay, guys. End of the day, of the workday. We have someplace to go tonight. And it's something for my son. So I'll be free while I'm there. But I don't think I'm going to write. So I think this is the end of the vlog for today, and I will talk back probably on Monday for the next vlog. Okay, guys.